Welcome back to the Sailing Tourist, and welcome back to Curacao. Williamstead is the capital of Curacao and is divided into two sections, Punta and Otra Banda. The first place on our list is Riff Fort. It was built in 1828 and armed with 56 cannons to protect the entrance to St. Anna Bay from pirates and enemies. And now, it's a shopping mall? Maybe the fort is up here. Nope. Just a restaurant with a great view. Let's walk over to the other side across the Swinging Old Lady, or otherwise known as the Queen Emma Bridge. It was built in 1888 and supported by 15 pontoon boats and powered by 2 motors. This 548-foot-long walkway is the oldest and the longest pontoon bridge in the world. Curacao is very well known for its colorful waterfront. The story goes that in 1817, a former governor complained that people were getting headaches due to the bright Caribbean sun reflecting off of all of the white stucco buildings. Therefore, he made everyone paint them. He may have had ulterior motives, as he was part owner of a paint factory. At least that's one of the stories. The next stop is Fort Amsterdam. This is the oldest fort in Curacao and even has the oldest church inside, and now houses the local government and governor's palace. There's even a single cannonball lodged in the wall from a skirmish with the English back in 1804. Over 200 years later, and it's still there. That's pretty cool. We took a walk over another bridge to another cool place, the Maritime Museum. This place has 3 levels full of history. There's a ship's bell just begging to be rung. Looks like some old uniforms, an engine order telegraph, an original steam trunk, and a replica of an old ship. Speaking of old ships, we saw this really cool 3-masted steel bark tied up to the dock. Isn't she a real beauty? Another beauty is this old Citroen. Kind of a weird looking car, but still really cool. We kept walking and came across some really cool street art. Then we came across a park that had sculptures made out of plastic from a beach cleanup. Another neat sculpture is the Punta Love Hearts, where you can lock in your love for eternity, or at least until your lock breaks. The next place we wanted to check out is the Hato Cave. One thing different about this cave, it is above sea level. To reach the entrance, you have to climb 49 steep stairs. And once inside, it is not cool, but rather warm and humid, or if you go in the late afternoon, extremely warm and humid. Thank goodness for all the fans they had throughout the cave. It is estimated the caves were formed over 200,000 years ago. All of these stalagmites and stalactites slowly form from a dripping rainwaters, so slowly that the formations are estimated to grow 1 centimeter per 100 years.
Go!
After being in that hot cave, we were ready for something to drink. We all drove down to the Land House Chalobo. This iconic mansion is known as the home of genuine Curacao liquor, where in 1896 it was developed as a digestive aid. It seems like all the good stuff starts out as medicine. The best part of the tour? We got samples and then 2 free cocktails. And don't forget the chance to buy a bottle as you leave. The next place to check out is St. Willibrodus, a little known village who rebranded themselves as Willywood. Don't blink because you'll miss it. It has a neat old church built back in the 1880s. There's also a restaurant known for its goat burgers. We were going to try one, but we weren't hungry at the time. So we kept driving and went to check out some beaches. We stopped first at Kokomo. This is a very popular beach. You can even go out and have a swing in the water. We finally found a place to put our stuff and got in the water, and right away was surrounded by hundreds of fish. The fish moved away from us and formed what's called a bait ball. That's when the school of fish swim really close together to protect themselves. It usually backfires because it makes it easier for the predator to get their dinner. I guess we should have been looking around for a predator. Yikes! Curacao has so many beaches. Playa del Boy is a beautiful beach. Canepa Grande is another great beach. Canepa Chiqui has beautiful white sand. And I hope you see a theme going. Lots of people here at these beaches. Porto Mari is a bit different. You can come visit Woody and Willie, 2 of its local residents who occasionally come in for a swim. Or you can visit these guys at the Bahia Beach Bar at Playa Lagoon. Our favorite beach was Mambo Beach, where you can hang out at the Chill and Grill and watch the sunset. And there's another fort to check out. Let's go! Fort Beaconburg was built in 1703 to protect the entrance to Spanish waters from the British, the French, and pirates.
I show my anchors up here.
There are still cannons aimed at the once approaching ships. We walked up the stairs to the fort that's shaped like a chess piece and saw even more cannons. I just love forts with cannons. Let's see what's through this door. Check the ladder to make sure it's sturdy and climbed up.
Whoa, lady. Hey, I'm being very careful.
What an awesome view from up here. And do you see that boat to the left? There's a beach over there. Let's go check it out. This tugboat is only 15 feet deep, so it's easy to swim to, and there's lots of fish to see. Our final spot to check out is Klein Curacao, which sits 8 miles southeast of the island of Curacao.
We are currently on Dorothy Rose, the boat of our friends Topher and Kim. We're going to go out to Klein Curacao for a few days and we'll see how the other half lives on a catamaran.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Listen, I wanna be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now.
Just chilling, enjoying the upwind.
On someone else's boat.
Someone else's boat.
For today, keep chasing the sunshine, and go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow.
The seas have laid down some finally. It was definitely a bumpy ride, as it usually is upwind. But we had 17 knots all the way, so if that tells you anything.
on to the perfect anchoring spot. Really cool lighthouse, and I can't wait to get a close-up look.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait to see that lighthouse. This is Saturday morning, very windy and very stormy. Oh, that don't look nice over there. And we got happy skies, happy clouds, and unhappy clouds. Sad skies.
Hey, Kim made us a excellent breakfast while we're waiting out the rain.
Now there's definitely the calm before the storm, all right?
When it starts getting rough.
Oh, that was a flash. I wonder if I got that.
1,000, 1,000,
Did you see that flash? I guess we're not going to shore anytime soon. The rain finally stopped, so we headed ashore. The Prince Hendrik Lighthouse, built in 1850, sits right in the middle of this 1.2 square mile island. It has a fully functioning LED beacon atop of the 66-foot tall tower. Unfortunately, the rest of the lighthouse is in pretty bad shape. Let's see how these stairs are.
Never walk up.
Oh, you can't get to the top?
Yeah, we're at the top.
But can you see anything?
We reached as far up as we could. It was quite the climb, but were rewarded with two beautiful views. If you continue on the path past the lighthouse, you'll reach the windward side of the island. Klein Curacao is a low island, which makes it very difficult to spot from the bridge of a ship. The combination of that, strong winds and strong currents, has made many a ship fall victim to its shores. This is the remains of a large oil tanker that ran ashore in the 1980s. The many decades have washed away most of the wreckage. Another victim of the tides is this once beautiful sailboat. The yacht was no match for the island's rocky shores. The skeletal remains are all that's what's left of the 2007 mishap, but at least the 4 people on board survived. I'm not sure what this structure is. I read back in the slave trades, they used Klein Curacao as a stopping point where the healthy slaves were sent on to the mainland and those who were sick were housed in quarantine buildings. It is said that the island is not only a graveyard for ships, but it is also a keeper of all the remains of the slaves that died during passage or while being sick and kept locked up on the island. Wow, how chilling. Well, aside from that fact, we still really enjoyed being on the island, but it's time to lift anchor and leave. You might be wondering, what's next? We are flying off to somewhere totally unexpected. You'll have to wait for the next video to find out, but in the meantime, here's some leftover footage you might enjoy. Don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button to see our future videos. And thanks again for watching, and we'll see you real soon.